Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have a couple of Porsche 911 GT2 RS models made by an unknown manufacturer. So if you've actually watched one of my previous videos, which I did for, well, the title was Unknown Brand Porsche 911 GT2 RS, in the Martini Racing colors. As well as the Club Sport colors. So these ones are apparently manufactured by the same unknown manufacturer. And I got these three models from a local hobby store here in Malaysia. And according to the owner of that store, he mentioned that these actually are made in a dealer edition or a Porsche licensed dealership models. Well, I'm not sure if that's true because there are no labeling to prove that these are actually in fact made under the license for Porsche. So similar to the other two models, the Martini and the Club Sport livery ones, all of these come in this similar base with limited edition numberings. So for these colors, these standard variants, I should say, there are actually a total of 9 different colors. I'm still on the lookout for the other 6. And as I've mentioned, each of these have numberings or limited edition numbers. So as you can see, for the red one, starting on the left, this is apparently number 268 out of 2020 models, and then the one in the middle is actually orange, and that one, I'll just bring it closer. Well, apparently it says 136 out of 2020 models, and then lastly this yellow one, 1038 model out of 2020 models. So I will be removing these guys, or basically unboxing these guys, just to share with you guys how the model looks like. Okay, so here they are out of the box, and as usual, let's start the review from the front. So from the front profile, the details on this 1/64 scale model are, I should say, fantastic and brilliant at the same time. For such a small scale model, it's really difficult to find a model manufacturer that can actually show you some kind of, or some sort of metal grille plates right at the bottom there. Well, I actually have a 1/64 scale similar model, but that one's produced by Mini GT. I'm thinking of doing a comparison video in my next release, so probably I'll do a comparison featuring this yellow one because I have the yellow Mini GT version. Just looking back at these models in front of us, so just taking a look at the front headlamps. Well, maybe what I'll do is just put the orange and yellow ones aside for the time being, and just go through one or each color just to share with you guys how the details look like. So with the headlamps, it's a separate plastic part that they've mounted very nicely onto the front, and then just lifting the model up a little bit to show you guys the hood. Very nice details with the carbon texturing, as well as the indentation or the marking, because actually these ones go inside, as in it's not just a flat surface. And then looking at the Porsche logo, let me just try and zoom in. So the details on the logo is quite nicely done. Let's just zoom out a little bit. And then coming to the side, so really nice details. Even with the GT2 RS labeling on the at the bottom of the door. The details are really sharp. Also with the intake vent behind the doors here also has that indentation. There are no holes to it, unfortunately, but then again, this is a very tiny scale model. And well, with the wheels, it actually comes with rubber tires, so that's very nice. And I mean, if you look closely, it actually has brake disc as well as the calipers. So it's really detailed for this 1/64 scale model. And just to answer your question, does it roll? Yes, it does. Very nice. So well, I also just not, not to leave out any details, so it does come with rubber side mirrors. And then coming along to the back, so the details at the back are also very nicely done. I mean, just take a look at the well, how should I say, beneath the back bender or spoiler. So it's very detailed in the sense that it also has some grills. I think it's just a plastic or sticker, but the details, they didn't leave out any details on this 1/64 scale model, so job well done by whoever you are. And then nice details with the number plate at the back there. And then you've got 2 exhausts. And well, I also do want to point out that with the tail lights, these are also separate plastic parts that are mounted very nicely onto the back. So just to cover every side of this model. So no complaints here. I mean, it's practically the same as the other side. And yeah, before I forget, I also do want to point out that just take a look at the door handles. Nice indentation or marking. It's really clearly marked over there. And yeah, just to share with you guys the spoiler, I've got to tilt it on sideways like this. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a blemish right there. As you can see, it's not smooth in terms of the carbon print. It's got some scratches right there, but it's just a minor nitpick for me. So as you can see on the spoiler, you've got the Porsche badge or the labeling clearly marked, and then more carbon texturing on the roof as well. So that was the top profile, and then here is the base. So definitely you won't be able to tell who is the manufacturer because it's just like that. There's no marking whatsoever. And yeah, I've got a bit of chip right there. Well, I do want to point out it's not my fault. It came out like that when I unscrewed it from the box. Okay, so let's just put the red one aside and bring in the orange one. So just a quick one. So front profile, the driver's side profile, and then moving along to the back profile. And coming to the other side profile. Well, before I show you guys the top profile, just want to prove that this also rolls nicely. So let's take a look at the top profile. So on this one, the spoiler, the quality is a lot better. There are no paint chips or blemishes on it. And then just to cover the base. Okay, so that was quick. And let's bring in the yellow one. So that was the front profile. Then coming along to the side profile, and then the back, the other side profile, and yes, it also rolls smoothly. And then the top profile, so yeah, on this one the spoiler also has a little bit of some paint difference right over there. It's very minor, so I'll just treat that as a minor nitpick. And then finishing off with the base. So just to share with you guys the pricing. Well, here in Malaysia, I actually bought each of these models for around 60 ringgit, which is well, for you international viewers right there. 60 ringgit is well, it's actually 6 times the price of a Hot Wheels here in Malaysia. So yeah, it is a bit pricey, but you know, in terms of the level of details that you're getting at that premium price, I'd say it's really you know, well done. And again, I'm not sure whoever manufactured these, but I do want to give credit to you for doing a fantastic job with these Porsche models. So yeah, as I've mentioned earlier in the video, I will be doing a video comparison of this yellow one against the Mini GT. So yeah, thanks for staying tuned and thanks for watching. Bye bye.